Okie dokie. So, came here to go live today because I need to talk about society and everybody that's dumbed down. Now, I have a video actually that I was going to post today. Later on, I got to edit it out a little bit, but in the video, I basically spoke about how um, in today's society, people are so dumbed down that they don't care about anything that goes on around them. They don't care what you tell them. They're not trying to hear your feelings. They don't want to hear you voice yourself. Everything in their eyes is just okay. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. Oh no, you won't do that. You know what I'm saying? You try to voice your opinion to this person and express how you feel, and all they can say is, oh, it's gonna be okay, even though it's really not. People are so fucking ducked off and dumbed down that they don't give a shit about anything until it actually happened. And then it's like, oh my God, I didn't know that was gonna happen like that. Now I'm terrified. No, your ass had how many warnings to know that that shit was gonna happen? And now that it happened, you want to act like, oh my gosh, why did that happen like that? See, the problem is with people in this world is they are extremely doubtful. You know what I'm saying? And like I told my husband earlier, it is okay to be optimistic. That's perfectly fine. It's okay to have a positive state of mind, but it's not okay to be so damn optimistic to the point where you doubt everything. It's like, and they look at it in a good way. Oh no, that won't happen. They say it's a motherfucking tornado that's about to wipe through the whole damn area, and you like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. It's okay. Don't worry about that. And then as soon as it happened, you sitting here looking extremely surprised, like, oh my God, what happened? How did it happen? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, basically, all in all, we live in a society where everybody is fucking dumbed down, to the fullest extent. It is like, I ain't never seen these many people in this world this dumbed down. You will see a few people here and there, and then you will see open-minded people over here. But it seemed like damn near the whole world is fucking stupid, man. And all they care about is their phones. Everybody got their heads in their phones. They ain't even trying to pay attention to what's going on around them, especially while driving. That is the worst. You driving, all you see, everybody at the traffic light is in their phone. Everybody. Technology got people dumbed down that bad, to the point where they don't care about anything that goes on around them. And these be the main people that sit here and they watch the news every damn day and they see the shit that goes on. But yet and still, what happened? Their head is in their phone. Yet and still, they're allowing their children to go play outside alone by themselves. Yet and still, they don't look behind them or look around them, look in front of them to see if there's somebody that's watching them. Yet and still. Yet and still, school shooting after school shooting, and motherfuckers still sending their kids to the same damn school that actually had a mass shooting. Still sending them right back. Yet and still, your employer is treating you like straight shit, and you going right back there to work again. After you just said that you're not going back, but you decide, I still want to go. It just seemed like, to me, I used to hear this a lot though, actually, this world's going to be so dumbed down. Technology is going to play a huge part in everybody just not thinking for themselves anymore. And it's so damn true, man. It's so true. To the point where it's scary. I mean, People are literally walking around like straight up zombies. And spiritually, they brain dead. Spiritually, they're brain dead. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about when you talking about something. Nobody want to understand you. Nobody wants you to express your feelings. It seemed to me like everything is just okay to everybody. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I tried to tell this lady today, me and my husband tried to tell this lady today that we put our daughter in check. We don't like how our daughter, talk to this lady, this grown woman. We don't play that. So we let the lady know, hey, we did check our daughter about the situation, but we definitely don't like how she's talking to you. Let her express herself. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? You don't think that it's disrespectful for a child to disrespect an adult? You don't feel like that's just send, you know what I'm saying? That don't send mixed signals to you? What's going on? It ain't never used to be like this. See, back then, and I'm not saying that should have been the case or whatever the case may be, but see, back then, you would have got smacked in your damn mouth if you had disrespected another adult. Back then, you would have got your ass toe up if you had disrespected another adult. And if back then, if I had talked disrespectful to another adult in front of my mother, she would have addressed me and the other adult would have addressed me at the same time and had a whole damn conversation with me and a talk with me on how I need to respect adults. So if we coming to you to let you know, hey, we don't like how our daughter just did that. We already checked her, you know what I'm saying? Just let you know. Oh, it's cool. Just let her express herself. This world is fucking stupid, bro. Ain't no way. That just speaks volumes about you, and that lets us know how you raise your damn child. And this is why a lot of these fucking kids walking around here shooting child after child inside these schools. This is exactly why these children walking around here and they disrespectful as I don't know what. Because y'all too busy trying to sit here and let a child express themselves by being disrespectful towards another adult. So they should express. That's what you call expressing yourself? Letting a child express themselves? That's what we doing now? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But then again, I do. Because we live in a world full of fucking idiots. Everybody's so quick to believe everything the government tells them. Or whatever a politician tells them, they believe it. But if you sit down and you have a conversation with this person and you expressing yourself to this person and trying to tell them how you feel as an adult, not as a kid, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen to you. Everything is okay. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. Things will get better. See, y'all sit here, y'all underestimate people, and y'all very doubtful of what a person can do and what they're capable of. And then y'all wonder why it's so many fucking school shootings going on out here. It's a lot of, shootings overall, period. People getting robbed at gunpoint, blase, because they got things going on. And they look to you as a person to confide in. And instead of you actually listening to them, it's like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, okay? You don't have to worry. Don't worry about stuff like that. That's the problem. You can't even listen and hear a person out. Then you wonder why they crash out. Then you wonder why they crash out. Because you ain't even trying to listen to them. And then it's like people don't even teach their kids manually anymore. Everybody's so quick to turn the TV on, turn to a damn cartoon, and let the television and let the tablets and let the phones teach their kids. Everybody's so quick to do that. Can't even read a book to your kids no more. These kids is 6 years old and don't even know how to tie their shoes now. 6-year-olds don't even know how to tie their shoes. Kids not even being potty trained until they 4 and 5. This shit is literally like technology is dumbing even the kids down. But I blame the parents though. It's all the parents' fault. Discipline don't even exist no more. The minute you try to discipline your child, who's getting involved? CPS, DCFS, or the police? Because rightfully so, you should be able to discipline your child, but discipline is limited and it's to a certain extent. Your kid, if you yell at your child, hey Angie, how you doing, Angie? If you yell at your child can go and call DCFS and say, hey, my mom is being mean and my mom hurt me. And all it's going to take is an investigation against you just because your child feel like, see, the system is, you know what the system doing, y'all? The system is turning our children against us. That's what the system is doing. They turning our children against us. They making it to where, you know, we don't have a say-so in disciplining our kids anymore. This is why these knucklehead ass kids running around out here right now. Little girls out here 15 years old getting pregnant. 13 years old walking around with some little ass booty shorts on. Having sex at the age of 10 and 11. Disrespecting the shit out their freaking parents. I can't stress how I talk about this so much. But this is like in conjunction with society being dumbed down, because it's like the television is raising our kids, bro. These rap artists is pretty much raising our children. TikTok, Facebook, all of that stuff raising our kids for us. And also another thing too, sorry about that noise, that's actually the dryer going off right now, the alarm on the dryer. Another thing too is parents can't even be parents anymore. The parenting sucks nowadays because they look to social media, you know, TikTok and how and YouTube, and look at how to be a parent from another parent's perspective and what they're doing as a content creator, which influences other parents out here to try to be just like them. And it's like a competition thing. It's more so like competition than it is people trying to focus in on being a parent for real. What Kaden said, people are so dumbed down they go on YouTube shorts to complain about life. Yeah, pretty much. I know you ain't talking about me though, Kaden, because I was about to say, are you throwing subliminals? But if you are, Kaden, just say for instance you are throwing subliminals. I would like to say that what I speak about on my YouTube channel is the truth. I'm just telling the truth. But you know what I'm saying? I don't go in my shorts. I mean, for other people though, when they go in their shorts and they complain about life, that's them. You know, me personally, I just like to tell the truth and tell it how it is because this is what I see on a day-to-day basis. I'm starting to so let me give y'all a rundown real quick, right? So I can't stand, like, I literally, bro, I cannot stand these fucking foster parents that we got to deal with. I literally cannot. Okay. And on a respect level, we have tried to respect the hell out these people, you know, and we want our children to give them respect as well. So as we dropping our daughter off, she says, she walks up to the lady, "Oh no, not again." So we instantly, hold on. Don't do that. Okay? We're gonna see you again, you know. But see, she's been late as of lately, you know, and I love my daughter. I love her to death, you know what I'm saying? But as of lately, she been on like a little hard-headed streak. This them stages where they get real hard-headed and stuff like that. So I've been talking to her, telling her watch her mouth, watch what she say, stuff like that. She says that to the lady. So my husband, he like, you know what? I want to call her and let her know that, hey, my daughter, we did check her or whatever for what she said, because that wasn't right. You know, we don't appreciate her doing that. So and my man, I'm thinking to myself, like, no, don't call her ass because these people do not care. They don't care. But I let him call her. So he called her. She answers the phone. He's like, yeah, we just checked our daughter because um she was being disrespectful or whatever, saying that to you, and we don't appreciate that. So yeah, we've been keeping her in check as of lately. We do not agree with the stuff that she be saying or whatever, you know, in a disrespectful way. I cannot go like deeply into details, so if I sound like I'm all over the place, my bad. So the lady was like, "Oh, well, that's not a problem to me because, you know, I mean, she just expressing herself." So we look at each other. I'm like, what the fuck she just say? So he was like, "Oh, so you're okay with our child disrespecting you? Is that what you saying?" She was like, "Not really. It's just like she expressing herself, you know." So I told him, you know what I'm saying, just end the phone call because it's like she's just not understanding where we coming from and how we do not tolerate our children being disrespectful towards adults, period, you know. So we get off the phone and we have a whole conversation about how this is the world that we live in. People are okay with children being towards them, and this is the reason why it is the way that it is now. This is exactly, look at the world we living in. Look at all these little ass kids out here disrespectful as hell, and I mean 4 and 5 and 6, little as ever. And you got this chick sitting up here talking about, oh, it's okay, she just expressing herself. So that's where we coming from now. So that's what we doing now. So you telling me if a 5-year-old come up to me and call me a bitch and call me out my name and disrespect the hell out of me, she's expressing herself? Is that what we doing? So I should let my 5-year-old child call me a bitch. So to this lady that I'm speaking of, by the way, she had the audacity a month ago to text us and say, y'all daughter called me a bitch and said she's going to beat my ass. Rightfully so, we called. We had a whole conversation with her on the phone because I'm trying to figure out where those words are coming from and why she's saying that, because we do not talk like that around them, period. So We talked to our daughter, let her know, gave her a rundown, and when we seen her, hey, don't ever in your life say nothing like that. And those are bad words. You don't say anything like that. Where are you getting this stuff from? So, the lady, she allowed us to talk to our daughter over the phone while she was standing right there. To this same lady that said she just expressing herself. Now, if she call your ass a bitch again and say she's going to beat your ass, do not contact us because we don't want to hear it at that point. Seriously. We don't got nothing to do with it no more. Now, it's in your hands because according to you, you said she's just expressing herself when we tried to tell you that we had to check her earlier for being disrespectful. Not understanding it. Cordelius, my moderator, she got rid of your ass, but you said, can I get a shout out because I am subbed? I don't do stuff like that. I'm starting to realize that just because you're a subscriber does not mean I have to shout you out. And then people come in your live streams and they try to act like they the ones running the show. It's like you owe me something. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Trolls will be removed because I don't owe nobody nothing. Okay? If you follow me, you follow me. I shouldn't have to force myself to give you a shout out because that's what you want. This is my channel and I'm speaking of some real stuff right now. You ain't about to interrupt me, and if you want to unsub, go ahead. Hey, it's millions and trillions of people out here that'll feel like they want to follow me because they feel like I'm telling the truth. So at the end of the day, get on up out of here. I'm trying to read the comments. Peter says you don't owe anyone anything, but everyone owes you. What do you mean, Peter? What? Right, you must be trying to be sarcastic because I never said anybody owes me anything. And you know what? Because now what I'm about to do is I'm about to kind of like switch the topic over real quick and start talking about racism real quick. Because let me tell y'all something. People that's of another ethnicity, specifically, and I'm gonna tell y'all the ones that has issues with me. Caucasians, right? They sit here and they say, and I'm not talking about all Caucasians. I'm talking about the racist ones. So if your ass is racist and you got a problem with what I'm saying, that's on you. The shoe fit, wear it. So at the end of the day, right? When you start speaking the truth, Caucasian people feel like, you know what? You just feel like someone owes you. You just feel like the world owes you something. Or they'll say stuff like, I'm mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a mentally ill patient. I need to take my medications. And this is because they don't like when we voice our opinions. They don't like when we speak the truth. So, and you don't have to be. This damn phone is so stupid, y'all. It got a mind of its own, literally. Smartphone, so they say, but it's dumb as hell. So anyway, you don't have to be a racist person, right? To, how can I say it? You don't have to be a racist person by saying the N word. That's not the only way how you could be racist, by calling me the N word or saying things about my skin. This man really crazy right now. Saying things about my skin complexion or my ethnicity does not mean, that's not the only thing that's racist. You know what I'm saying? You could be racist with your actions. You could be racist with the things that you say. A lot of racist people, they use subliminals because they don't have the guts and they don't have the balls. Let me see. Somebody said, I love me a chubby yellow woman. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? You damn sure ain't talking about me because I'm married. So Angie, if you can get what's on, whatever they name is, out of here. And my phone keep freezing up. That's why I should have used my laptop. So you don't have to say I'm a Nigger just to be racist. Period. You don't. I'm just so sick and tired of the. And then, like, as soon as you start speaking about racism, people instantly like, no, you being racist because you're talking about racism as if racism doesn't exist, and it still do to this day. Like I said, you don't have to speak about my ethnicity, and you don't have to call the color of my skin and see the color of my skin and say that I'm an Nigger. It's about your approach towards me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people experience racism on the job, racial discrimination on the job, by the actions that is displayed by the employee or the people around them. It's the stuff that you do and the shit that you say. Real talk. A person can be driving a certain kind of way. You know? I know the stuff that racist people do. I know the shit that racist people do. I got videos in my phone of racist people and what they do without calling me the N-word. Seriously. But society, though, people don't care. They just let people attack them with racism every single day, every which way that we look. Especially these hoodlums out here. They be the main ones allowing these people to be racist towards them. But so quick to go and find they ops, though. Your opposition is this racist ass fool right here next to you. That's your op. But instead, you want to find another black man that's the same complexion as you, same race as you, and you want to call him an op. Now you into it with him because he looking at you a certain kind of way. But here you go. You got Tom over here that's treating you a certain kind of way and that's acting a certain kind of way towards you, if you know what I mean. Obviously, he being racist, but you don't care. You let the cops put their foot on your fucking neck and you get up and dust yourself off and hop in your car like it ain't no tomorrow. But if DeMonte stare at you a certain kind of way, he your op. This the world we live in. I mean, it's just so damn ridiculous. Then y'all be sitting up here and y'all talk down on people. Hold on, let me get myself together, y'all. Because I'm all over the place real quick. I'm all over the place. Let me get myself together. Let me think about what the hell I was going to say. You know how you forget what you was about to say? That's me. And I just keep rambling on and coming up with different stuff. Let me get myself together. I'm sick and tired of racism. And I'm also sick and tired of people thinking that everything is okay. I'm tired of both of those things. Seriously. And altogether, society is extremely fucking dumbed down. Altogether. Like I said, people will sit here and trust and believe in everything that the government tells them. The government can tell your way that you about to get $1 million check tomorrow and you will be sitting there waiting by the door. You will miss work and everything just to wait for that $1 million check that you think is going to come, and turn around now the politicians saying ain't no $1 million checks. Now you sitting there looking like, damn, well, if I had known that, I would have went to work. But if your colleague or your relative tell you there's $1 million check coming in the mail tomorrow, you don't believe the goddamn thing that they say. Girl, what? Girl, please. Ain't no $1 million check. Y'all tripping. I wish. If it was $1 million check, I would have had me a big old house, a car. So you gonna believe a government that has done nothing but showed you no loyalty, because they don't owe you any fucking loyalty whatsoever. The system is rigged. They show you how much they hate us as a people, the stuff that they do to us. You believe them still. But you will put your trust, but you won't put your trust into the next person though. Makes no fucking sense. You will believe a complete stranger over your own relatives and your own friends and shit. I'm talking complete stranger, the government, bruh. The government. Hold on, y'all. My phone is tripping. I think I might have to get on my laptop. Okay, give me 1 second. So yeah, I told my husband, I said, I'm about to talk about this on my live today. I had a whole speech to myself, and I was sitting down, and I said, this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. Because I'm tired. Exactly. Thank you, Angie. Support the live stream, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Because YouTube, like I always say, they play with the numbers, so I can't really tell if it's actually 2 people in here. Every time I end my live streams, it showed that it was way more people than that. Way more. And this is how I know YouTube plays with the numbers, because what I'm about to start doing now when I go live, soon as that motherfucker count down and they say you're live, I'm gonna start talking, because it actually shows 0 people in the stream. But how does it show 0 people if there's 4 people commenting? That doesn't even make sense. So that's how I know they're playing with the numbers. So yeah, I'm gonna just start talking, and just make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, because I need my audience to engage if you're interested in the topic. Sometimes people just sit there and they don't even say nothing. Like, I don't know who's here or not, except for sure my moderator. But people are ducked the fuck off nowadays. And if you don't know what I mean when I say that, I mean, like, people don't care about their surroundings. They don't care about the people around them. They don't care about what's going on around them. It's getting really bad out here now. It's getting really bad. And that's not good. It's not good, because, like I said, it's cool to remain optimistic. It's cool to, be on a positive note. But majority of the people that overdo the positivity, the people that always be like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about that, don't worry, it's okay. Rightfully so, you shouldn't be worried. You know what I'm saying? Because when you worry, that means that you have fear. And we should fear nothing or nobody other than God. That's the only person that we should fear. But it be the people that always swear up and down everything is gonna be okay, that actually behind closed doors have a very negative mindset. Those are the people that's been sheltered their whole lives. The people that's always like, oh, it's okay, don't worry. Oh, girl, that's not gonna happen. Don't worry about that. There ain't no tornado finna come. What? $600? I'm not getting no $600. I ain't worried about that. The main people that be like that has been sheltered their whole lives. to the point where they never had the opportunity and a chance to think for themselves. And they were already dumbed down at such a fucking young age, so they want everybody else around them to be dumbed down. That's the world we live in. And they literally feel like, oh, what's the problem? I'm just being positive. You should be positive too. But they turn around. These the main people that sit up on the phone with their friends all night gossiping about the next person's business. But in they eyes, when you tell them something that went wrong, or when you tell them and express to them how you feel, it's like, oh, don't worry about that. Everything is going to be fine. Like I said, people have an issue with doing that shit, and you doubt. At that point, you're doubting what a person is really capable of doing. Because the same person that you sitting here talking about, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, is the same person that could turn around tomorrow and shoot a damn church up. And then once they do that, you ready to lecture them. Or you ready to go tell this person and that person and that person about them. But I could have sworn up and down that they already tried to talk to you and express to you how they felt. And how it's people that's aggravating them, people that's bullying them and doing this, that, and the third to them, and they just fed up with life and they just ready to crash out. And when they told you that, you said, oh, it's gonna be okay. Don't you're not gonna do that. Okay, you have children. Don't worry. Everything is gonna be okay. And next thing you know, what happened? Motherfucker done shot the church up. I'm just saying as an example, this is how people is. They so damn doubtful of what the next person is capable of doing. And these the same people that don't pay attention to their surroundings. These are the same people that wouldn't even look behind them if they was walking down a damn deserted ass street by themselves. Because they feel like nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm good. Which, like I said, we should think like that. But it's to a certain extent. Okay, Angie. But it's to a certain extent, though. For real. So, I think my daughter is woke. So, we just need to pay more attention to the people around us. I mean, we live in a world full of pedophile. I don't even know if I could say that word. Pedos, creeps, you know, and sick people that's out here drinking the blood of animals. Come on now. We live in a world, a disgusting world, honestly. We live in a very disgusting world. A person will rob you in a blink of a damn eye. A person will rob your ass the minute that you turn your head sideways and you turn back around, your wallet is gone. And your car is too. So how do you feel like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. Oh, nothing's going to happen to me. You shouldn't even have kids if you think that way. Because, and why I say that, because you will feel like nothing's going to happen to your child. Which, like I said, you could think like that, but at the same time, we got to take precaution. We live in a world where we have to take precaution every day of our lives. Every day. You need to be aware of your surroundings. Keep your guards up. Don't trust nobody out here, obviously. But it's people out here that still trust people. That's why I say you still got people allowing their children to be outside and play by themselves, not even caring that it's a person in the neighborhood kidnapping kids. Like literally. Literally. In the vicinity that we live in, right? I don't even know, y'all. I can't count. But overall, for the past, I want to say, few weeks, it has been over 100 kids getting kidnapped. They can't find out who's doing it. They can't locate these children, so they don't know if these children are runaways, or they're getting kidnapped. And these children range between the ages of 9 and 14. Wait, 16, 9 and 16. And it's a few boys and a lot of girls. But you want to know why that's really happening? It's really because, like I said, you got parents like that that's allowing their kids to be out here by themselves. They don't even care about their children's whereabouts. The issue is that the parents are getting younger and younger. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting older. That's the messed up part. See, my grandmother was in her 70s. My other grandmother was in her 80s. A lot of us 90s kids, we have old grandmothers. But the issue is that the grandmothers nowadays is young as hell. The parents are young as hell. You got grandmothers that's literally in their late 30s, 38, 39, early 40s. Well, damn. Damn. This girl, well, she's a lady now. I think she's about 30, 38, 39 now. I used to call her my sister because she pretty much mentored me. We used to live together and stuff like that. Her oldest daughter is, I believe, how old is she? 23, 24 now. Mind you, she's 38. Her oldest daughter has a daughter now. Her other daughter that I helped her watch at the time, she was 11 years old. And she came up to my job one time with a bunch of boys. It was a movie theater right across the street from my job. And she was like, hey, because she used to call me TT. Hey, TT. I was like, hey, what are you doing up here? She was like, I'm with my friends. Mind you, only 11 years old. Y'all, I kid you not. This girl, she looked extremely high and smelled like straight weed. Straight weed. And she was with a bunch of boys. And the boys looked like they were around like 14, 15. And she had one other girl that was with her, and that girl looked like she was, I give or take, about 17. So my sister, at the time, she was my sister, she actually did not give a damn about what her children were doing. She was allowing them to be little whores. Yes, I said it. Yeah, she was allowing them to be what I did not want them to be. You got an 11-year-old out here. And then she told me, yeah, we about to go to the movie theater. You going to the movie. And then she had lipstick on, smelling like weed, laughing at everything, extremely high. 11 years old. 11 years old. And all I could think of is, if me and this chick still talk, I definitely would have went in on her because your daughter is up here with a bunch of dudes and an older girl that's older than her. She high as hell, acting like a little whore, and she finna go to the movie theater. Where are you? Do you give a fuck? But I could tell y'all about her real quick because honestly, when we used to live together, all she used to do was go party, y'all, and leave me at the crib watching her kids while she go out getting lit, getting drunk, going out clubbing all the damn time. That's just the truth. And it would be times where she would lie to me, like me and her, we would go out, but before we would go out, she would say the babysitter was on the way. Whole time there was no babysitter. Her daughter, her oldest daughter, was watching the kids. And her at the time, her daughter was like what, 13, 14, and you leaving her alone with all of these kids every time she was doing that shit. Then you wonder why the little girl turn. I mean, like seriously. Seriously. I don't know anything about Poland. Here we trust each other and there is no problems with thieves. That's, hey, in my eyes, that's good. In my eyes, I look at that as a really good thing. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that here in the can't do that here in the United States. We can't because we hate each other. We judge each other based off of the color of our skin. That's why we can't get along here and we can't trust each other here in the US. Somebody says, so what is the point? The point is, if you don't get it and you don't want to engage in the topic or anything that I'm talking about, then you can get the hell out the chat. That's the point. By the way, I might just help you do that. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, people like that, you know what I'm saying? So, talking about, so what is your point? Clearly you see what I'm talking about. So if you don't find interest in anything that I'm saying, what made you want to comment in the first place? See your way out. I don't get it. That's why I said people just, they come in your live streams and they feel like they running the show and you need to talk about what they want you to talk about. That's why I say I don't know anything about Poland. You know what I'm saying? I know that us in the United States of America, we can't get along for anything. I know that. I know that you can't get hired at a job here in the US because they judge you off of your skin complexion. If you be lucky enough to make it to the interview. Majority of the times, once you fill out the application, they just basically judge you off your ethnicity. If you check a mark by, oh, I'm a Hispanic, or oh, I'm African American. That's why anytime I fill out applications, I just put other or I just don't put anything just to see, you know, identify myself as a female, obviously. Because I am a woman. Duh. So then you got some employers that sit here and they judge you by your name. So real quick, obviously, in their eyes, if your name is DeMonte Williams, you're black. If your name is Jose Hernandez, you're Hispanic. If your name is Molly, you're white, potentially. Mary, you know, if your name is Mary had a little fucking lamb, you're white. These employers literally judge you based off of your name. They don't even, and like I was telling my husband, I had found out a while ago, right? I heard through the grapevine now, and this is from a person that actually works in HR, okay? That what they do is the reason why they so quick to contact you and say, "Oh yeah, we don't sorry, basically we don't find interest in you. We're going to move on to the next person. Wish you the best of luck, blah blah." The only reason why they tend to do things like that is because in the HR and some HR departments, they already have it paid in full to where, what is the name of that website on Google that you go to? I think it's called Truth Finder or whatever. You know, you don't even have to put a person through the hiring process and let them get a chance to go through an interview or go through the background check. Because if you feel like this person is black or whatever ethnicity they are, all you got to do is type their name into Truth Finder and you can get all that information right there. And once the information pulls up on the screen and you see, oh, wait a minute, this person is black. Oh, no, we're not interested in them working here at our company. The first thing that you do is send them an email and say, basically, you don't find interest in them. And when I found that out, I was like, what the? Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying my hardest not to cuss. I'm trying. But I was like, what the hell? That's crazy, man. They don't even allow you to get an opportunity. You don't even stand a chance. And then that's why I say, like, all of these jobs out here, all of these companies out here in Chicago swear up and down that they're hiring and stuff like that. And then as soon as you fill out an application, you don't hear anything. You decide to call. They tell you, oh yeah, it just says that on the website, but we're not hiring for real. Me and my husband went to the store a few weeks ago. They have a hiring sign inside of the store with the balloons, and then they have the clipboard for you to put your name down. So I asked the manager, are you guys still hiring? They say, oh no, that's just something that we have to display. What? You said that's something you have to display? Yeah, that's just something that we have to display. And we just got to show the company that, this is just something that they want us to do. So I'm thinking, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. And it was at a Dollar Tree, okay? So we go to another store. Same exact thing. And it wasn't a Dollar Tree. Was it a grocery store that did the same thing? I think it was a grocery store that did the same exact thing as them. So we asked the manager, are you guys hiring? Oh, no, we're not hiring right now. Oh, that was Burger King. Yeah, that was. Yeah. So the first one was Dollar Tree, and the second one was Burger King. So they had the now hiring sign on the window out the door. So he asked the manager, "Hey, I see you guys hiring or whatever. Y'all still hiring? Y'all need any?" Oh no, that's just something that they have us do, for the company. So we have to put that there. Y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. I can't even make this shit up. Like, this is what's going on. They're not hiring anymore. Like, even though there's now hiring signs everywhere and there's hiring, all over the internet, this store is hiring, that store is hiring, this restaurant, that, they're not fucking hiring. It was two stores, Burger King and Dollar Tree, and they very far apart from each other. They both told us the same exact thing. No, we're not actually hiring. This is just what our company wants us to do. They want us to display it, but they don't want us to hire anybody. Huh? I mean, I was lost for words. I was totally lost for words because I'm like, wow, this is what's going on. This is exactly why it makes so much sense. All of the applications that we have filled out. I wish I had a screenshot of all of the applications that we filled out since last year, this year, and majority of them was intentional. Because I hate when people say, "Oh, we hiring," and then as soon as you fill out an application, you ain't getting nowhere with it. You don't hear anything from anybody. But see, this is why you're not hearing anything, y'all. This is why. So back in May, there was this place that was hiring this restaurant, and they told me, yes, we need people. We are hiring really bad, blah, blah, right? So I'm like, oh, snap, fill out the application. I did the job interview, and I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. So I'm like, okay, they might be busy and stuff like that. So I called HR, and they gave me the actual hiring manager's personal number to contact him. Contacted him. They said he's on vacation. Okay. Wait till he get off vacation. Wait till he got off vacation. Contacted. Oh yeah, he's in a meeting. Okay. Wait till he get out the meeting. Call later. So the next time the person said that they was gonna write my number down for him to contact me back. Did that. Didn't hear anything. Now at this point, I'm starting to be a nuisance, and I'm only doing it because I'm like, man, these people swore up and down that they needed people that was hiring. I went through the interview, all of that. And the person that was talking to me was from the HR department, but he worked in another store, and he was not hired. He was not hiring at his store, but they had him doing interviews and all of that shit. So it was weird. But anyway, next thing I know, I call again. At this point, they were like, the person in the HR department was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know why they gave you his number. Right now, it's really slow on looking for people." I said, "What do you mean? I had an interview. Like I did an interview. They told me that they found interest in me for real, and they told me to contact the hiring manager. And I've been trying to reach out to this man for the last few weeks. I cannot get a hold of him." Because he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I understand that, ma'am, but right now, like they very slow on looking for people. They just, I don't understand what's going on." I'm like, "You don't understand what's going on?" "Yeah, they slow on looking for people. So I mean, yeah, I know the people are there. They are doing interviews. So explain to me why the fuck they're doing interviews then. Like, what's the purpose, bro?" These companies are not hiring. I feel like it's just a facade, and I really feel like it's just a look for the companies, you know what I'm saying, to, display that they're hiring, and to interview people, and to pretend as if they're going to hire them. It is a whole cover up. And I put two and two together, and I finally came to the realization, actually, that I know what it is. It is the fact that, see, the world that we living in, there's no, ain't no more workers finna be, nobody's finna really be working anymore. It's about to be robots. Robots everywhere. The robots are going to take over the fucking world. Like, for real. And it sounds childish. Yeah, I know. This is crazy because as little kids, I remember me and my little cousins, we used to play and fight and tussle around because one cousin would be telling me the world is going to be ran by robots, and I'm like, "No, it's not." "Yes, it is." "No, it's not." "Yes, it is." Next thing you know, we tussling and fighting and stuff like that. And then as I got older and I started to realize, like, God damn, the world is really being ran right now, actually, by robots. So it's true. That's why these companies are displaying false advertisement that they're hiring, even though they're not. They're not fucking hiring. They're not. I don't know about your state and your city, but I know here in Chicago, they got hiring signs every goddamn where. And ain't nobody hiring, not nan damn store. So, yeah, that's the bullshit. Let alone they also judge you based off of the complexion of your skin, your name, your ethnicity, your religion, all of that. They're very judgmental. And then you got these companies that's being ran by nothing but a bunch of clan members. You know, that's the world we living in. That's the world we living in. I just came on here to freaking rant. You know, I must have to hop off of here because I gotta cook dinner and stuff like that. But yeah, we live in a world full of racism. We live in a world full of people that hide behind masks and say everything is going to be okay. People that sheltered their whole fucking life, that's so ducked off to society that they don't know what's going on around them. All they know is their damn phone. All they know is to allow the television to raise their kids or to allow their kids to be outside by themselves. I'm just here to rant, but I'm on a good rant though. Truthful rant. So yeah, guys, I'm about to head up out of here. But other than that, I appreciate y'all for stopping by and listening to my mouth run along. Yeah, next time I'm gonna have it all together and have it written down everything I'm gonna be talking about. So yeah, I love y'all. Peace. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button on this live stream.